Okay, so let's say you want to do a little more than just general observations. First, you will have to complete the required portion of the survey, which is the general observations, but you want to do more. So you see these expandable topics like trash tracker, that allows you to just identify how much trash there is in the area. It helps us track how quickly trash accumulates in a stretch of a stream area. You're also able to include a picture before and after you do your litter pickup. Next, you can expand the habitat assessment. This is a great portion of the survey that lends itself to talking with your students or whoever you're taking to the stream. You can just talk about the different parameters of this survey and have a discussion while you're completing the survey. Basically, you want to talk to your students about whether or not they would want to live in an area full of exposed sand and sediment or a nice plush forest with lots of vegetation. So for your first question, it's just going to ask you about the abundance of stable habitat coverage. So just take a look around the stretch of stream you're looking at and determine if there's lots of cover on the channel bottom or not that much. The next question is very similar. It talks about cobblestones specifically. Just take a look at the bottom of your stream. Do you see lots of cobbles or not so many? Now remember, people in the coastal plain of North Carolina are not going to see so many cobblestones. But these cobblestones are important nonetheless because they give lots of habitat for macroinvertebrates and fish to live. Okay, so the next part of the survey asks about the diversity of riffles, runs, and pools. You don't have to so much look for the actual riffles and the actual runs and the actual pools. We just want to make sure that there's a diverse habitat available to the fish and macroinvertebrates living in the stream. So a riffle is going to be a quickly moving portion of the stream. The runs are where it starts to slow down a little bit, and the pools are generally deeper and slower moving than any other part of the stream. The next part of the survey asks you to look at whether or not the stream is natural or altered by humans. Just remember, in general, streams are not naturally straight. They're sinuous or meandering, which means they kind of curve as they flow through the landscape or the watershed. The next portion of this survey talks about stream bank stability. That vegetation you see on either side of the stream is really important to hold that soil and sediment in place. Mark on your survey if you see a lot of vegetation that has strong root systems that might be holding that shoreline in place. But also mark if you see a lot of erosion or exposed sediment. The last question asks you to look at the riparian buffer areas. A good buffer area includes diverse vegetation, at least 3 stream widths on either side of the stream. So why are these buffer areas important? Well, they filter all the runoff, all that water that's flowing over the Earth's surface before it reaches the stream. So have a discussion with your students about what the buffer area looks like on your stream, and then mark your answer on the survey. And that's it. Once you mark it, hit submit, and your survey will be posted to the dashboard. I like to keep another window open if I'm using my laptop, so I can just pop back over to the tab, hit reload, and see my survey submission instantly posted to the dashboard. That's it. Be sure to explore the dashboard and enjoy looking at the observations of streams from people just like you all across North Carolina. Happy stream watching!